Iowa State football stretches back to the 1800s. Generations of players and coaches have worn the cardinal and gold. However, one name rises above the rest: Jack Trice. A young man whose courage, conviction, and sacrifice became the foundation of what it means to be a Cyclone. As a recipient of the Jack Trice Scholarship, Daniel Jackson understands more than most what Trice means to the university.
Everybody in this community understands the value and the impact of a human like that. You see it on the stadium. The stadium's named after him. We get to live out his dream.
Jack Trice was a pioneer. Jack Trice was the first African-American football player to come to Iowa State. Unfortunately, in his first college football game up at the University of Minnesota, he suffered an injury that resulted in his death the day later. He really impacted this community, and it's kept his legacy alive.
When I think about Jack Trice, I think about courage. I think about perseverance, and I think about someone who stood for something bigger than himself. Jack's story isn't just a piece of Iowa State history. It's a reminder to everyone who steps on the field that we represent more than just a team. We represent a legacy built on sacrifice, integrity, and purpose. Honestly, it's an honor to have it. It's given to a senior every year in our program. It goes to people that have persevered through a lot within their career and in their own personal lives. It's made for guys that have just kept going, even though things got hard, to kind of carry them into the rest of their lives.
Over his 6 years at Iowa State, Jackson has proved himself worthy of that honor. As one of the team's leaders, he's carried himself as a steady, positive force.
Daniel Jackson's one of my favorite young men. Unfortunately, he suffered a multitude of injuries throughout his career, yet he stayed with us. And it would have been real easy to transfer and, as he watched others pass him by because he wasn't playing. But he's getting his degree. He's a great ambassador. And he embodies really, I think, what Jack Trice stood for, which is perseverance.
At the beginning of last year, I tore my Achilles, but I was still always there in every meeting. I was able to give guys pointers, instill confidence in my teammates. I always feel like I'm still the leader of this team. Everybody in the locker room understands the type of talent that we have in here. Even though, we've had injuries, we've had everything that has happened to us, we're still persevering. Our best foot has yet to come forward.